Hey, this is Dave. I'm the old man on a bike. Hey, I am in Vermont right now, and we're about to go for a nice little 25-mile ride or so. And we're going to do some serious gravel, and we're leaving from my sister's house, which is in the small village of Salisbury. We're all ready to go, and the sun has come out, the rain has stopped, and we're ready for a good ride. See ya. Well, we're starting out with a nice little hill climb. It's short, but it's very steep. And we've got some cars going in both directions at the same time, passing me, and that never happens here. So we're going up, and we're going to first ride along Lake Dunmore in Salisbury, Vermont. Lake Dunmore is tucked right under a fairly substantial Vermont hill. It's beautiful how the clouds, the mountains, and the blue sky all kind of work pretty well together. So this is the heart of Lake Dunmore that you're looking at. We're leaving the Lake Dunmore area and we're going down to Bike Route 7 or Car Route 7 that leads up to Middlebury, about 8 or 9 miles away, I guess. We're going to cross over into the Champlain Valley watershed, where we have a lot of climbing and a lot of gravel roads. So looking forward to a nice ride from this point on. We're going to be turning off Route 7 and exploring the Champlain Valley. By the looks of this road, there's been some paving going on. This is smooth as glass. Right here, you're looking back at Salisbury, and that mountain you see was the mountain that Lake Dunmore is perched up against. And so we came down that ridge that you can see, came up to another ridge, and we're going to work our way down to Otter Creek, which will be the floor of the valley. All good. Give you one final look at the clouds out there in the distance. They're actually hanging low on the mountain. Okay, we're going from asphalt to gravel. This is the first of many, many miles of gravel riding we're going to do today. And gravel's a misnomer. This isn't gravel like you have in your driveway. This is hard-packed dirt. Very hard-packed dirt. with potholes, as you can see. So I have to pay attention here. Pretty house over here to the right. Nice little farm. Beautiful farm up on a knoll, and as you can see way in the background, overlooking that mountain range. Just beautiful. Okay, I gotta admit to you, I'm lost. I planned this route out based on Garmin, and I put myself down some roads that once I got to the turn, it turned out to be, no pun intended, it turned out to be a private road. Entry into a farm that probably connected to where I wanted to go, but there was a gate, there were no trespassing signs, so, and then that happened on a second occasion. And so I'm just kind of riding around and looking at the beautiful scenery of Vermont and hope I don't get too far from my sister's house. I do want to get down to Otter Creek, and I've been looking for the next right to take. I haven't come across a right-hand turn yet, so lost in Vermont. I don't care, it's all good. This is the Leaping Donkey Farm. Oh my God, this place is spectacular. What a nice place to get lost in. I think we just took a sweeping right-hand curve, so I should be seeing Otter Creek at some point here. There's the old-fashioned hanging the clothes out deal. I like that. Looking right down the valley there, boys and girls. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. So, I'll just keep, oh no, road closed ahead. You gotta be kidding me. Well, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Otter Creek. It's a railroad bridge over Otter Creek. And there's the creek. And there it goes, flowing north. Neat old bridge. This is. Hey guys, here's the railroad going north. Looking over my shoulder here, that's up towards Burlington, and that across the bridge would be down towards the good old town of Rutland. So I remain lost. I'm on a road that says closed, but I haven't gotten to a point where I have to turn around. If I have to turn around, I have no clue on where to go other than just retrace my steps, which would be nice. It's beautiful. I'll just see things going in a different direction, and that's just fine with me. So, but at some point, I've got to make my way out to busy old Route 7, and then back to my sister's house. So. This is Dave having fun in Vermont, being lost. It's great. We'll see you. So still an indication that this is going to be a no-go for me, but we'll see. This is what they call a no-go. Absolutely no way to get across Otter Creek at this point. So I'm going to turn around and revisit the scenery from another perspective. Yeah, you know, as I went down this road, it's covered with leaves, which means cars aren't whizzing by. So the road closed sign was absolutely for real, as I just saw. But it was a nice little sidetrack. It's I knew where it was going to take me, and I was no longer going to be lost at that point. but now that I can't get over that bridge under construction, I'm back to, I have no idea how to get to where I need to go. So I'm just going to retrace my steps until I see something heading back towards Route 7. So the adventure continues in the Otter Creek Valley of Salisbury, Vermont. Later. I'm a sucker for red barns. And fields and farmhouses. Such a strange gathering of cows in front of an old abandoned house. The sign in the distance says the Shard Villa, and it's a residential home, probably for senior citizens. But what a beautiful building. I wonder what it was originally. And ooh, tucked over there in the corner, it's got to be hard to see on camera, but there's a mausoleum. How cool. I got to look this up. The Shard Villa. Oof. So, I get very enamored with stone walls, and I've never seen one quite like this. It's not straight, it's undulating. And the stones that they use up here are so different from what they use down in Connecticut. For example, this stone down here looks to be granite of some kind. So very, very different. Someone took a lot of time, a long time ago, building this stone wall. I remain in uncharted territory, but I think I know where I am. So, just an update on my lostness. So, it's been quite a ride. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go next. I think I'm gonna take you to Bob Newhart's Inn, but that's gonna be a little bit of an extra few miles tacked onto the ride. But I think it's worth it. I like to see it once in a while. So, well. Back on the bike. See you later. And man, I'm telling you, you can't smell it, but cows have a certain refreshing odor. Some people hate it, but I don't mind it at all because I used to work on farms. But it's strong right here. Strong. There was a time when this flower had to grow this high to get above the corn, but now they've started the mowing process. Quite something up here in Vermont. And now we're off to see where Bob Newhart used to hang out. Whew. Well, I met some bike packers down at the Waybury Inn, what I call the Bob Newhart Inn, and they were climbing the gap up Route 125. So I decided I would climb halfway up with them, and so they've gone on, and I'm about to do the Upper Plains Road gravel ride down to Lake Dunmore. So we're going to see Lake Dunmore again. Cheers. Nice wide gravel roads all the way down to the Lake Dunmore area, and then back to my sister's house. Sun is starting to get a little low in the sky. Shadows are getting a little long. Well, hi Shadow. This is where it all began this morning. We came out here and looked at Lake Dunmore, and it hasn't changed except the sun is coming from a different angle. Hey, this is old Dave sitting on a rock by the dock, and I'm here to wish you a pleasant evening, and thank you very much for coming along with me. You don't know how much it means to me to be able to describe in words out loud what I'm looking at, what I'm feeling, the frustration with closed bridges and getting lost, and all of that. And it's because I put this channel together, and it's because I now go out on bike rides and have you to talk to while I'm toddling along down the road on my bicycle. So, again, thanks very much. This is Dave wishing you a very good evening, and I am the old man on a bike, and I'll see you on the next ride. See ya.